oyster knife, here are two popular products. One has a wider blade with the tip of it is bent up. As you get it into the hinge of the oyster, you can pry up and it gives you extra leverage to pop the hinge. A disadvantage of this one is sometimes if the hinge is very tight, the wider tip has trouble getting in and you may be better off with a skinnier one. This is much skinnier, comes to a much sharper point. It can get in tighter spots, but also if you slip, your chances of getting hurt really bad can be worse with this. Now let's talk about preventing you from getting hurt. Roll up a kitchen towel so it's nice and thick. Place your thumb under the towel. Bring it in like this. Put the oyster here. Then if you happen to slip, you're going to reduce your chance of getting hurt badly because of the towel. That's one method, but here's what I really recommend. Get yourself a stainless steel mesh glove online. They run about $10 to $15. Some of them come with an inner cloth glove, and this is, look for the protection level. This is ANSI level 9 protection. According to my understanding, that's the highest level of protection. The next safety tip is food safety. Make sure your oyster is closed. If it's open, give it a little tap. If it shuts, the oyster's alive. If it remains open, it's dead. Give it a heave-ho so you don't get food poisoning. I'm going to take my oyster knife, put it in the back of the hinge, wiggle back and forth, push in. There, I'm in. Now, rotate it 90 degrees to pop it up. With the hinge facing you, there's an abductor muscle right about here on both the top and the bottom. You have to cut both of those. Then make sure before we cut the abductor muscle, wipe off the tip of your knife in case there's any broken shell on it. Put it in, ride this along the top, cut that abductor muscle. And there, that's where that abductor muscle is attached right there. It's also attached here. Slide your knife in along the shell here. And what you may want to do is you may damage the oyster even when you cut it. You may want to flip this over to the other side for a better presentation. I made a classic mignonette recipe as a topping for the oysters. I made a video on that and there's a link down below. Additionally, on my channel, there's also a link for how to make homemade cocktail sauce if you like cocktail sauce on your oysters. Enjoy.